we are going to discuss it is the periodicity of properties and the periodic law. So what does mean by the periodicity of properties? Many students get confused about that, the periodicity of properties, what does mean by that? So we will discuss it. So periodicity of properties, mainly if we have a look on the periodic table, we have a look on the periodic table, we see that when we are moving from left to right, this arrangement of elements is known as periods, and there are total 7 periods in the periodic table. And we when we move from top to bottom, or the vertical columns, these vertical columns are known as groups, and there are total 8 groups in the periodic table. So this arrangement of the elements is very specific as the elements have been arranged in their increasing atomic number. When we increase the when we arrange the elements in increasing atomic number, then their properties are repeated in a regular manner. Their properties are repeated in a regular manner. So that regular manner of repetition of the properties is known as periodicity of the properties. So by definition, if we see that what does mean by the periodicity of properties, so the process or the process or the pattern by which there is a there is a repetition of the properties, and the properties are in all groups and in all the periods after a interval certain interval. This is known as periodicity of the properties. How we can explain with the help of example? If I'm going to draw the first group, first element is hydrogen. After hydrogen we have helium, then after helium we have lithium, that is under the hydrogen, and then we have neon. After neon we have sodium, and in the sodium its period number is third, and in the period number third the last element is argon. So when we move from top to bottom, the hydrogen is from group 1a. As 1a, all the elements of the group 1a have 1 electron in its valence shell. So every noble gas, there is an element that falls in the first group is known as alkali metals. So all the elements present in the group 1A have almost same chemical properties. But when we have a look on the group 8A, all the elements are the noble gases. So after a interval or a certain period, the elements are going to show the repetition of their properties in a periodic manner. So this periodic manner is known as their periodicity of the properties. Next, we have the periodic law. That what does mean by the periodic law? Periodic law is the a pattern of repeating the properties at a right interval. So, periodic law we can also say that when the elements are arranged in a in a specific way, then their properties are repeated, and their properties are repeated in a regular manner, or by definition periodic law is that when elements are arranged when elements are arranged in the order of increasing atomic number increasing atomic number, then there is the periodicity of periodicity of properties. This is known as the periodic law. So periodic law explain that when we arrange the elements in the increasing atomic number, then they show the periodicity of properties, and periodicity of properties is the repetition of properties of elements in a regular manner or in a specific interval. So basically, periodic law and periodicity of properties are related to each other. So, periodic law simply the periodicity of the properties when elements are arranged in increasing atomic number, that the properties are going to be repeat in a regular manner. So, this is all about our today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, or your confusion may be cleared in this lecture. For that time, if you guys have any queries, you can ask me about in the comment section, and have a good day. Allah Hafiz.